there's probably a few people watching this who've never seen it, so...
Probably.
There's a whole lot of things that could actually be. Like, that could be a Reaper, that could be a Synthtar, that could be any kind of thing.
That could be a smart swarm with enough microbots.
No, that would be a Flexbot. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's continue on. We get them both back. We take her out of the squirmy...
Back to where?
Well, we have our house.
Oh yeah, I did give you.
Yeah, we do have an apartment.
Yes,
it's not. Well, we can also rent a shipping container if we want to go into one of those, if possible, at the docks. Those clearly aren't. Or if they have a criminal set up, we can rent one from them.
I'm going to keep on packing this guy, by the way. Like, even though he's...
Yeah, gonna go ahead and assist on that some more.
I can't... And I'm going to... Basically, I'm going to see if I can change up his vision, so even if he wakes up, he doesn't see anything.
Frightening.
Yeah.
Just straight up shut down?
Yeah, actually, let's just... I can't straight up shut down him because he's, he doesn't have a cyber brain, I'm guessing.
Meat brain.
Yeah.
I meant sentinel.
But I can, like, give him an AR illusion to completely just remove his vision, I think.
Basically, she installs a black screen on his eyeballs.
Yeah, I basically just install a black screen right in front of his eyes, so I remove his ability to see and optic.
Also, I use cuff band. When we get him back, I use cuff bands. I cuff his legs and his arms.
Oh, excellent. Good work.
2 cuff bands used. Currently being used.
Actually, I didn't realize this. You know who's really, really easy to manipulate through psychosurgery?
You?
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Because it's psychosurgery as opposed to a willpower ×3 test.
And high will is actually a bad thing for good ones. So it's you're actually, like... You can benefit really well from it, but also you could get fucked up really hard by it. So.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's like having a spell resistance you can never turn off. High is good, except when you want it to not be on.
Yeah, except when it's to heal your terrible wounds.
You know who's really hard to perform psychosurgery on?
You.
Yeah.
Also, double check this lady if she's also one of the people who have she's also one of the people who has the Neo. Well, that also if she has one of the Neo mesh inserts as well. Assuming she does, but
we don't really know if it's a mesh insert or not. Like the Neo Synergist thing.
Neo Synergist thing or not.
Yeah, we don't actually know what that is.
Okay. Well, we have a dossier on it. If it's mentioned in the dossier,
we would have to break open her skull to be able to find it, and I don't want to do that.
You can't take
probably not a good idea.
You can't find a hook into her in her own. You can't find a plug-in for inner mesh inserts on that if you check her brain.
I mean, I could. Well, she would need to have access jacks for that.
Yeah, she won't have them.
I'm willing to bet. Yeah, and if she has a meat brain, typically they don't. Only people with cyber brains typically have access jacks.
Right,
I do. They're on the neck.
Access jacks are kind of complicated for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
You have to make a port. You have to literally get enough nanobots. So you have to make a port for it. Okay, so she's asleep, and he's cuff banned. And so, who do we and how we? Is there any information on the news about anything that may happen like this? How quiet were we in doing this?
You were pretty. You didn't use any guns, and it was a quiet area of town, so.
Okay.
But also, we carried a bleeding, like heavily bleed. Well, actually, no. People don't really bleed out unless you're really, really deep into damage. Well, he's still pretty fucked up. Like
we
he's on his
probably
hard
consciously avoided like main streets.
We wrapped him in a chameleon cloak and just carry him around.
You have a chameleon cloak?
One?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right. This card has all of the utility stuff. Good work. That's actually useful. Yeah, so I carry that guy around with me she is in. Yeah, all right. So Leto's suit.
Also, just to say this, I am just a simple guy. I'm just a simple hab engineer and maintenance man.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense that you have some of this stuff.
Don't ask why he has a chameleon cloak, cuff bands, a sniper rifle, and
you have a sniper rifle.
It's in compounded. It's in impound at the moment.
Yeah, it's in customs.
Some reason customs don't let you bring your sniper rifles in. I'm not sure why.
It's
just a rail sniper rifle.
To be honest, there's not really a whole lot of places to use it outside of the dome.
My pistol has spider ammo in it.
I know. I also have two heavy rail pistols on arm slings
Mhm.
with gyro mounts and all those things,
Mine is
and homing ammo.
I have a strap. I wear the tiny cape that is currently straightened out and like basically tucked into my skirt. Yeah, she keeps her gun on a strap that is on her back there.
Also with your knife too.
Yeah, the wasp knife is back there, but don't talk about the wasp knife.
We're not talking about the wasp knife.
Don't talk
We're
about
currently we're working off the pre-fight adrenaline.
All right,
Fight
so
adrenaline.
I'm going to stay in this guy's brain for a while,
Okay.
and
Do you find anything in his?
I'm not going to be able to find much unless he like stores. I guess I could go through like his XP.
If you want, I can join you in his brain.
How
You know
much
what?
time?
You'd be great company.
Let's see how much time we got. Let's see how much time we got because psychosurgery is kind of like the thing to. This is. I mean, if you want to just rip stuff out, that's fine. But
I kind of
Well-
don't. I want to talk to this guy.
Check his
Wow.
XP to see what we got for like what if there's any point before he had tentacle growths coming out of him or tendril growth.
Hold on a second. I'm actually not entirely sure if I can talk his XP or something.
If it's stored on his mesh inserts.
Yeah, it would be.
Since you have a meat brain, but that's like if you have nano stuff in the meat brain, and most of the stuff is done on the mesh inserts.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's just go through it then and see if I can. This would take a while, and he's probably going to wake up at some point.
I can shock him to keep him asleep.
The thing is that basically I have to be doing it in real time.
Mm.
That's the.
Yeah, I know. Let's see now. I wish I still had a mobile lab.
No. I wouldn't be able to do this unless he had a mnemonic augmentation. Now that I really think about it. Yeah, I can't do this without him having a mnemonic augmentation. Never mind.
Well, then we'll probably just have to talk to him.
Yeah, let's just talk to him. I'm going to stay in his brain, though, because I can cauterize him at any point. Or give him
I can
a
also-
nightmare.
I could
I
also
can really fuck up his day.
we could also load him into an ecto
No, we can't.
necessarily later on.
We really can't, unless we would have to take out his cortical
I
stack,
said
slot him into
later
a-
on. Said it later on. Later on.
like
I
that.
mean, we could take out his cortical stack and slot it into me.
Oh, no.
No, let's not
I
do
know
that.
we
Also,
could, but don't.
also ego merging or stuff like that on that stuff. We don't have an ego bridge, so we can't really do much of that stuff.
Except that, like, you can
Let's-
have 4 egos in my morph.
let's keep that man over there behind a curtain and let's deal with the lady. Just was getting, tendrilized. She's asleep, or is she like still unconscious?
Still unconscious.
We should
How do
probably
we-
take her out of the spacesuit.
I'm assuming
We
you've
did.
already done that.
We did take her out of the spacesuit.
I
We
assume
have
you
her
did
on
that as soon as you got in somewhere safe.
We have her on one of the cots.
I want my suit back.
Question: is there any way? Is there any drugs or something like that that could be used back to consciousness? Can we fabricate smelling salts?
I'm sure you can just start them, yeah.
All right, I fabricate smelling salts. I pay a 5 credit fee for it.
Nah, something that small, you don't really need the fee.
No.
Yeah.
No one pays for
Alright.
food and stuff like that.
I put it. Well, you generally do sometimes. Put that underneath the person. So okay, we put it under her nose
pay-
and see if she wakes up.
You pay for good food.
You don't pay for subsistence food.
Oh, speaking of, I'm probably pretty hungry at this point. It's only been a couple of hours, but that's all it needs.
You want to order so it's like you're going to order takeout.
I can deal for at least a little while. If I don't eat every day, I lose a point of SOM every day.
You could get a Cyber Casper looks. You could get like an internal food
No,
thing.
no, I can't. I need to consume more. Like, okay, I can't get an internal food thing because you know where that energy is going to have to come from? Yourself. I'd be generating stuff for my body to consume again. That's not how.
Yeah, in this
You
game,
know what
we
that's called?
respect.
That's called autophagy, and that's when your body starts to degenerate.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Anyway,
perpetual motion has not been perfected.
the gorilla shall put smelling salt in the lady's thing and see if she wakes up.
She'll kind of like start and her eyes will open, but there won't be much more than that.
Okay. Thursday, can you give us some bedside manner here?
Huh? Oh, like, I guess I will leave one of my three. Okay, my one physical action, my two mental actions. One of my mental actions is going to stay in
Mr. McMind's man.
Mr. Other guy's mind. So I'm only down to 2 actions around. Yeah, I'll walk over to her then.
You can lead the hacking to Leto if you want to pass it over to him.
Nah, I want to stay in there because I want to be there too.
Okay.
You want to make sure that what we get out of him is real.
Hey, hi. Are you there? And I'm going to just kind of like sit down in front of her and pat her on the cheek.
All right.
Actually, I probably have to lean
Wait.
forward. I'm
Her
not
eyes. Her eyes are open. Can I like see if her eyes are tracking? If I put my finger over her eyes and go back and forth.
The eyes track, but there's not really much beyond that.
All right, so you know
Alright.
what?
Okay.
I think she's talking to someone right now.
Can you check any traffic on that?
I tried last time and I couldn't get any traffic. Remember?
Oh yeah. No,
So
you just
even
told
if
me
she
that now.
was, so even if she was, all right. I'm gonna judge this. Is this kind of like more similar to how the politician was kind of phasing out, or is it more similar to how everyday people just kind of talk with one another?
Or is she currently paralyzed due to Tinderly goop?
Or it could be either or, but
it looks more like brain damage type, kind of just literally not there anymore.
Oh, so it's neither. All right.
Yeah.
Someone just something got slurped out, probably.
So she's in shock.
Abe, can you stand to the fore? We need someone. You need you to put a person back together.
I can do that, but putting people back together does take a little bit of time.
We have time. We have a bit of time, and also this is one lead. Do we have time?
That's actually a good
Cyrus
question,
is
isn't
gonna
it? We don't
start
really know if we
paying
have time or not.
Yeah, Cyrus is gonna go make sure there's surveillance and whatnot.
Let's see. I have my guardian angel. I'll put my guardian angel on just to see if anyone is coming into play.
Task action with the time frame of 1 hour per stress point, 8 hours per trauma, and 40 hours per disorder.
That is a lot of time. That is far too much time to really worry about.
Okay, we're not going to get much out of that just there. Alright.
So Cyrus is gonna go out and post a watch.
Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with the goop man over here.
That's more of our thing. But we've noticed that the lady has
Can I make a diagnosis to figure out like how fucked up she is?
Like, can you roll psychosurgery for a physical?
Well, I have academic psychology.
Yeah, that's more what
that would be more like it. Yeah.
All right. Any penalty?
No.
Okay, this is against 65. Fuck it. I'm spending a point of moxie and flipping those numbers. So that's 27.
It's a success, but not a great one.
Yeah.
We still get information.
It's pretty much a vegetative state by the looks of it.
So she's gone.
She's gone. The morph is on autopilot.
Elvis has left the building.
So so when the tentacle stuff went into her brain, it destroyed her cerebellum.
Scrambled it.
Like her brain stem is fine if all of those things are still working, but her cerebrum or cerebellum were destroyed pretty much.
Yep.
Which makes sense now that I think about it. If it was going through the brain, like ears and mouth and shit. How is it going in through the mouth? There's no way to get up to the brain like that.
If you go through the soft palate.
Soft palate.
Alright, fair.
Painful, but it works.
Soft palate goes to sinuses, sinuses go to...
Yeah. Probably would have been easier to just go through the nose.
It was going to the nose as well.
Yeah.
Just getting as many actresses as you want to go. All right, she's
Her body is
Officially-
dead, but that doesn't mean that her ego is dead. We're gonna have to dig her cortical sac out, basically, if we want to save her life.
okay.
I'm not doing that, by the way.
Yeah, she's-
Someone else can do that. I'm going to specifically not look at it.
All right.
I
so
mean, I don't have any
combat-
ability to take out
combat
cortical
knife
staff.
out. If everyone would please turn anyone who please would like to watch this, please turn around.
How do you feel making more sanity checks?
I can do that easily enough.
Excellent. Session 2, and I've already got the cutting stacks out.
Ugh.
Okay.
This is a last resort.
To save her life for what
So
it's
here's
worth.
a question. So for stat cutting, is that a thing that happens? Should I just roll will, or do I roll will or first aid, or what?
Yeah, it's really hard to damage a stack.
Yeah, it's
You just
really
gotta-
hard.
Yeah.
It's
They're
more
made
about
of
finding.
diamond.
Well, it's less like there's a thing like smooth precision, or you just hear clack clack as I just try to hack it out.
So, here's the thing about cortical stacks. If you want to break it, you have to be trying to break it.
I know.
If you want to break it, just toss it over the side of the aerostat.
No, it's less. It was less that. It was more like, what are you guys gonna be hearing? Like, you're gonna be hearing a lot of like chopping
Also-
sounds.
If we want her conscious, she kind of has to go into me.
No, she can
Cause
go
I'm-
into anything else. Like,
Yeah.
I have an ecto I can load her into.
Okay.
it's actually really hard to get it into you, by the way, just because you
I
need to
know.
have a specially made cortical stack to fit into
I
a
know.
swarmanoid.
All right.
Yeah.
Or if anyone has a Ghost Rider. Anyone?
You can't just slot someone into a Ghost Rider module like that.
Yeah.
They have to be loaded up into something first, and then they can have a
download
simulated one,
themselves.
basically.
Fuck.
They have
do
to
I have any
Wi-Fi themselves.
Do I have any Moxie? Or do I not? Because I had 0 Moxie by the end of last session.
That's a 98. Even if you did, you can only flip it to 89.
Alright, well, this is not fun.
It was not a
Nope.
critical failure, though.
Cutting out a cortical stack is actually one of the like given examples for sanity damage value.
Yep.
I think.
I'm just trying to find that section again. Sorry, still learning this.
Do I at least do it cleanly?
With a 98, no.
No, I made it under my medicine check, so at least doing it cleanly. I'm just not having fun doing it.
Oh, that was your sand damage, wasn't it?
No, that was my the second one's a medicine, is, cutting it out normally. This cutting it out. The top one is like 98's my
His will.
my willpower.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the 98.
Hack.
How much of a failure is that for your will?
60. That's about 8.
You have 20,
3.
Will?
No, I know. I have 20 will. I was thinking about getting 30 will, but
I can't see stacks. Cutting a stack out in this.
I don't think it actually it's rated as super traumatic, but
It
it's like,
definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the most traumatic things you can do to a person's body. Stacking a dude is not cool, no matter what.
But it'll be mitigated a little bit. I'd say another D10.
All right.
Because you're doing it for good reason. I'll just call it a D10.
just a D10.
Yeah, just D10.
Rationalizations 7.
Hey, that's another not trauma, but you're at 14 now.
Yep.
That's 2 7s for sand damage.
Yep. He likes
But
pushing it to the edge.
Lucidity. My lucidity is 40 though. It's like I'm down to 30.
You're down to 26.
Yeah.
How's that? My lucidity is 20. 40. I mean,
Yeah, since you got, remember, you got the sand
I passed
damage
that.
from the first one, too?
I passed that one.
Who got the 7 then? Oh,
That
no,
was
that was
Leto.
Leto. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. You have the same willpower and
Yeah.
lucidity value, so I got confused.
I mean, I was thinking about getting will 30 just because it's a.
Oh, wait, no, I'm on TACnet.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
could.
turn it off
You
then,
guys could turn that all off.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
turning
Yeah.
it. turning it
Yeah,
off.
he did give plenty
Yeah,
of warning.
turning off
I did
TACnet.
get
Turn on
warning.
visual, at least.
Auditory too.
How messy? What did you do it, by the way?
I did not make it completely messy. I actually passed the medicine check to
Okay.
make sure that I did not make it a gore pile.
So basically, there is not a just splattered brain and blood like behind you
No, I just have
and on top of you.
I just have the that vertebrae where it's embedded in my hand.
Fair enough. Okay, now that
So who
that's
wants-
dealt with, and she can be slotted into something, and we can maybe work on getting her physical body again later. Let's deal with this guy now.
So what are we gonna do with me?
So, wait, does a stack have like an imprint of its insurance information?
Yes,
Probably not physically, but
it's
You probably-
You
mesh
would
it out.
have something, right?
basically your ego is would have your like you get
Like, when you're stuck in when you're stuck in the cortical stack, though, you're not broadcasting anything.
yeah, but if you there is after a certain amount of time, people you without a physical contact, you're assumed dead, and they reinstate you. And you get
Oh yeah, she probably has insurance.
backup insurance.
and her-
Yeah,
and,
That's what I was asking about. Like, you'd think they'd have like some kind of serial number on the stack so you could
So here's a question: what do we do with the
verify
body?
it.
As I like roll the body up in the bedclothes and clean the scene? Wait, what would it be to make sure the scene is not nearly as incriminating?
There's a dead body right here. We have to get rid of the dead body.
Yeah,
I know,
that
I
tends
need
to deal
to
with it.
package the dead body, which is basically rolling
You
it
know
up
what?
in the
You know how
bedclothes,
we can get rid of it? The same way we got it in here.
wrapping it up in the bedclothes and wrapping
Yeah,
that
but
into
what do we
a.
do with it after that?
We can deposit her into like a recycler or something.
Yeah.
Off the side of the
Easy.
aerostat.
That too.
It's basically the same. It's basically the same thing they do nowadays with chlorine and such and dissolving it in the bathtub.
Except significantly better, because even the teeth would get destroyed under that pressure.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So that body, you know what we should actually do though? We should actually probably like give it to something to a firm that can recycle it into another body, because all it needs is just a new brain, pretty much.
Well, it's also
Yeah.
both that and also another vertebrae, but it's like we
That's
just cut
easy
a
enough
lady.
to fix.
We also just cut a lady's brain out without consent and all that shit
She
too.
couldn't
So we
give
did some.
consent because she was brain dead.
But we're also not like legally certified surgeons or
We're firewall.
yes, but we can't really say that as an excuse.
I know, but still. That aside,
I'm pretty sure
we can
you can
ignore
just
her for
leave
now.
this. You can drop the stack off near a local hospital or whatever.
We're going to ignore her for now.
Yeah.
We should actually deal with the other thing of this guy. All right, we need to wake this guy up now. How deep in the damage tank is he?
He's actually quite deep, actually.
We kind of need to wake him up somehow.
Well,
Do I have any nano bandages?
do you think any
Should.
more real stress may kill him?
Yeah.
He's covered in welts and bites now.
I do not have any nano bandages at all. I have an ecto, my knife, my pistol, and ammo. That's it. I don't really go much for physical things.
Utility.
Okay, I don't have any bandages, so I can't really wake him up. I'm gonna go and buy a bandage.
Just one. Just a little sticky plaster.
I just need a band-aid, you know?
Might as well buy a
Uh,
few packs.
And by buy, I mean probably
Fab.
expend a relatively trivial, favor to get some. Because I have a shitload of rep with everyone.
There are public
This-
fabbers that'll probably
Yeah.
do that
Does-
just for free.
Is rep is like the as much as people owe you, or is it how much as people can?
It's how much people are willing to help you out.
But it's like if you
Rep
get
is involved in the gift economy, That's basically the entire concept behind it, where it's entirely based off of favors. If you have extremely high rep, you are
You've done
expected
this
to do a lot of favors for others, and you've done tons of favors for them already, so they owe you quite a bit as well.
I got you. So basically, you need to maintain your high rep as well. If
Absolutely. If you don't maintain it, then you will lose it. You will start to bleed it off alarmingly quickly.
Yeah.
The reason why Thursday has such high fame rep is because she acts all the time.
Okay.
Acting is literally her entire life.
Yep. It is literally her entire life, and the purpose she was made for.
I also have like 70 in autonomous rep, and it's basically just fixing shit.
Alright, so I guess I will go ahead and just pick up some nano advantages. Yeah, I have tons of favors I can expend per day, really, to get as many as I need.
Oh yeah, did I nano bandage the dude? I think I used one, but was it on the lady or on the dude?
That was on the lady.
That's on a.
Okay.
I'll pick up just a couple, just two. I don't need that many.
Pick one up for me too, so I can get it back to a normal 5. You need one for each limb, and your bright.
No.
Okay,
You can have the other one that I pick up.
cool. Thanks.
Alright, so I'm going to come back and... Yeah, I have one for him, and I have one for you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to slap it on his arm, which is the thing that's particularly damaged. He might still be damaged enough that this actually sets him into medical stasis instead and cannot wake up.
Also, before we do all that, I take the 2 cuff bands I have off his arms and legs, and I make sure that I have 1 cuff band for each limb to the bed. So we're doing this, what do you call it, style?
I have no idea.
Trauma ward style.
Ah.
That is not where I thought that was going.
I'm just handcuffing him to the thing, making sure that he doesn't move at all. Yes, I have 5 cuff bands. What are you talking about? It's not weird at all.
Is the 5th actually gonna fit around his neck?
Yeah, it's variable, so I can. These things are
I
variable.
don't think it's that variable.
No, you can cuff band a lot of things. So
You can cuff band a lot of things if you know what I mean.
thanks.
Like necks, like you know, you can't move. I don't know what you're talking about. Where are your minds going? God.
God.
And this is why I don't wear biomorphs anymore.
Hey, this body I was born. Bodies I was born. I love it. You all light buff and stuff. Flex. Yeah.
What?
Make them dance.
Oh my god. Moving on.
Right, you'll be able to wake him up after a while anyway. And you'll, do
Yeah,
the standard
he'll wake
thing.
up eventually. It's just,
Yeah.
we don't want to waste time.
Silly organics.
Okay. I've been in his brain for hours.
Yep.
I'm now intimately familiar with all of the weird quirks that goes on in his mesh inserts. I fucked off his I beat off his muse and punched it in the face.
What muse?
Ah, that's weird. Everyone has a muse. That's extremely weird.
Doesn't have a
Ah,
Normal.
You can ask him if you have administrative access to his muse. You can ask his muse if there was the
What
different nature of
What
his
muse?
Yeah, he doesn't
What
have a
muse?
muse.
That's weird. That's
Yes.
that's what I just
Here's
said.
what we said.
All
I
right.
don't
Sorry.
like this.
weird. I just got back.
This is
I guess-
going places I don't like.
Okay.
We are not okay with this.
I'm sitting in front of him as he wakes up.
Yeah, his
I
eyes.
blacked out his vision.
Well, that doesn't seem to have done anything because he looks straight at you.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, hey, and also I'm going to mentally say hey to him as well in his mesh instance. Like, it displays on his vision, hey, the moment I say hey.
There's no
So
reaction.
you're subtitling yourself.
Does this guy look like the same way as the other girl?